and welcome to the day. Thank you for spending your time with us. With me, rather. Thank you for spending your time with me. We got a fun one planned today. Oh, yeah. I'm going to let everybody kind of file in here. I'm having some clam chowder today. We're hanging out. We're going to do a little bit of a hangout time. Hope everyone's having a splendid day. Doing clam chowder and kombucha. How's it going to turn out? No one knows. I don't knows. Do you knows? Because I do not knows. Hello. How's everybody doing? We had a late start on the stream today. I had to wake up at 6 in the a.m. to take my dad to the airport. But you know what? We had a good time. He helped walk me through what is going to be, you know, a complicated kind of tax season next year. But I feel a lot more confident now, having talked to him about this stuff. The computer seems to be giving us less and less technical difficulties, so we got that going for us. We're going to build a commander deck today. We're going to build Hope Estheim, or Estheim. I don't know the best way to say its name, but we're going to build it. I'm going to clean up my desktop today. We've got some stuff to work on, but not until... Brody, what's up? Good to see you. Corey G, what's up? Good to see you. Old World Micmac, what's up? Good to see you. The computer is computing. I'm not getting any sort of weirdness. I deleted that Firefly scene. I deleted the old scenes, and since deleting the old scenes, stuff seems to be working. So, fingers crossed. We also had a very exciting day today as GameStop went for $33. Pretty exciting time. Amazing day. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and pull up Moxfield, because we're going to be using Moxfield today. And bring this on over here. Everybody, appreciate you hanging out today. Poster 66 says, guys, don't get old. All right, give us the gout. Give us the gout update, Poster. How you doing, man? Are you making it? I am trying not to get old. However, time does not care what I want. I get the boosters boosting. I get computers putin'. Kill a cam. There we go. There we go. Getting some followers over here on Moxfield. It's pretty cool. Every time I get over here, I'm like, hey, we've got more followers. We got 76 followers over here. Today we are going to be building. Got a new deck here, and it's Hope. Hope Estheim. Swelling is down a little. Okay, good to hear that. It doesn't need to be legal. There we go. Wait, is Hope Estheim actually a partner? I don't think it is. That card does not have partner. Okay. All right, never mind. I was confused there for a second. All right, so Mill is one of my favorite archetypes. So we're going to build Hope Estheim in a commander. Switch to printing. Let's do this one. I like this printing a lot. My mom is here. What's up, Mom? Jesse Maid said, what's up, dog? Happy Friday. Good to see you. We got 21 people watching. Nice to see you all. Hello. We have a late stream today. You know, I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to catch up with chat. A lot of the folks here are regulars, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the future of our streams. This has been something that we've been kind of working on, trying to figure out exactly what we want to do with these streams. And I want your feedback. What do you like for us to do on streams? What are you interested in? I'm kind of trying to figure out the future of streaming on this channel while also being focused on growth. We have picked up a sponsor that's going to be starting in June with Card Conduit. And there is just kind of like in my mind right now, I'm super focused on growth. And while the streams are really good for hanging out, community interaction, just like, hey, we can all jump in and hang out a little bit. I want to get feedback from the people who are here all the time. You know, what do you like to see? What are you interested in seeing on stream? That kind of stuff. Let's just catch up here with our friends on chat. Adam says, what's up? Nice to see you. Brody says, welcome in, everyone. Hope your Fridays are going well. Yes. Poster says, so I rushed home to sign for my new PC. I get there and UPS has just left the box in the hallway behind an unlocked door with a window. So I open the box and it's just 2 mice, 2 keyboards. What? So no PC? Is that what I'm reading? Yeah, water crystal will definitely be in here. I don't know if wind crystal is, but water crystal will definitely be in here. Bruvac will definitely be in here. Coach's Magic says, happy Friday, Martishius Magic, big like. Stream me up, Captain Poster. I enjoy the relaxed streams. I really enjoy the card sorting stream. Okay, so card sorting stream. You know, I'm going to make a note here. I'm going to make a note here of what people are interested in so that I can keep up with it myself. Card sorting streams. Okay. Apparently the PC is coming next week. Okay, at least the PC did not get ganked. If we don't get a Final Fantasy numbered full art VV, I'm going to riot. I hope that we do. Poster says apparently the PC is coming next week. Oh, I already read that. Old World Micmac. I like the not finance advice specs on jank cards before new sets drop. Okay, finance specs. NFA specs before new sets. Okay. I like this. This is what we want. Corey G says, I like just chilling. Not sure what content should change, which change that. Corey just likes chilling. Zach G's here. What's up, Zach? Nice to see you, man. Says, let's go. Everybody, you should be getting your Patreon fulfillment as well. PP is here. No way. What's up, PP? Says, in the past year, mail videos where you open new cards were always my favorite. Yeah, we do mail day when we can. PP, any relation to Big PP? Mail day vids. All right. Unusual Chicken Dinner is here. What a name. What a name. Rydia printed as summon support. What are we thinking, fellas? Rydia got spoiled. I have not seen it. I too enjoyed those what I'm buying vids, says Poster. Okay. You did this segment of something like, what would I buy if I had 10 bucks, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, 300, what we'd buy. Okay. Yep. 10, 100, 500, 1,000. Yep, I remember that. Gotta play blue. Got mine yesterday. The token is gorgeous. Nice. Good. Good, 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 good. What was your number, Gotta Play Blue? We're all related to Big PP. Okay, good. Hmm. It's so nice to see you all. I just want to hang with chat right now. I'm eating some clam chowder. Oh, you got 25 of 100? Okay, cool. I wrote them all into a log so that I could keep track of it, but I forgot what you got. But what I was doing, the way that I did it, was I shuffled all of the serialized ones beforehand. And then I would just turn it face up, and then I wrote in a log 1 through 100 who got what. There's still about 100 of them left. Or not 100 of them, Jesus. There's still about 30 or 40 of them left. Do you come into streams with the plan of some shorts or a video coming out the end? Sometimes. Like sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm like, okay, if we talk about something interesting, I'll do a short on it. But otherwise, no, not so much. I just kind of come in and we have some ideas. I'll be like, I'm going to talk about this deck or build this deck. Okay, dude is here, says perhaps a what I'm buying, but with a twist. Start with just 100. See if you can flip specs into more, make a community prize or something. It's an interesting idea. So a what I'm buying, but with a twist. Start with just $100. See if you could flip specs into more, make a community prize or something. Interesting. Okay. So like I spend $100 on cards and then see if I go up and then can flip it into more specs. Coaches, thank you for the feedback, everybody, by the way. Coaches says, I like the combination of different types of streams. Could have different themes and schedules, movers, trending cards, spoilers, new cards, gameplay, chill chat streams, random openings, just an idea. Okay, so you have a lot of ideas. Shakers and movers. Spoilers. Gameplay. Gameplay is definitely something that, if say we eliminate a stream, then we will be adding a gameplay stream. Or we might say, you know, like gameplay is going to be on Thursday or something like that. I don't really know. Larry Legend watching over on Twitch. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching. If you are over on Twitch, I do appreciate the support over there. Okay, dude says, like the Craigslist guy that flipped a paperclip into a house. Got it. Okay. Did that really happen? There used to be this thing in Magic that people were doing called Pack to Power, where you would open a pack of cards and then you would try to trade that pack up to get like a piece of Power 9. William is Bisters here. What's up, man? Nice to see you. Says perfect timing. Spending my weekend packing to move next week and have you playing in the background. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for spending your time here, as usual. Yeah, I like that. Okay, dude, that's cool. So I have a bunch of stuff to do today. I have some editing to do. I have some shorts to do. But I want to build this deck, and we're going to complete it. We're going to build a deck. And the deck that we're building is Hope Estheim. So let's go over here and take a look at the card. Boom, bada boom. There we go. Oop, our chat champion. We do not have one right now. Maybe we will have one later. So, Hope is a white-blue 2/2 life linker. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. So this is a fun little commander. I like this commander. I like that it has lifelink built in. So there's a couple different directions we could go with this. We could go equipment and make it kind of like a Voltron thing, where whenever it gets through, they're going to mill cards. It does say each opponent, but I think it would be fun to put in a lot of the usual suspects. So in doing so, let's look at cards that say mill. We got Archive Trap. I also think, obviously, life gain is going to be big in here. We're going to want to do life gain. Trading into Power 9 might take more. Yeah. William says, I say you do a gameplay stream where you randomly hop into people's spell tables. Yes. That would be fun. Don't do Thursday games for reasons. Okay. Trading into Power 9 might take more time than I've got, Jake. Oh God, poster. PP says, I did a pack to power with my friends a year ago. I started with a $5 pathway land and I traded up to a Sword and Feast and Famine plus Ristic Study. Sick. It might be nice to start a series, a type of video you could make each week without a ton of extra work. Poster says, I say you do a cat stream where you buy them a house, cool things for dinner, and let them go crazy. You know what? If we could get that setup going, I'm totally down for that. I also thought about doing art streams where I like do an altar on a card, paint it. I thought about doing fine art streams where I like might use modeling clay and build like a popular MTG character out of clay. Is the full Final Fantasy spoiler out, or is that next week? I don't think we're fully spoiled yet, folks. Friday stream, here I am. Lorekeeper, nice to see you. We are building Hope Estheim. Estheim. We're doing Hope Estheim. Estheim. I don't know how to say this thing's last name. I'm neutral on pathways. I've never actually seen one in play, but they look like fun. You're down with art streams? Okay, cool. Yeah, I've thought about doing some like fun streams where I do like fine art, that kind of thing. Like put the like have me in the bottom right hand corner like this, but we have a top down and the camera's like close in and I'm just like, you know, like either painting or, you know, doing whatever. Just something that's like very like put it on in the background kind of thing. Just like hang out. Oh my God, Paige. Get out of there, hun. Just got caught in a massive thunderstorm and it's hailing now. All right, well, don't get hit by hail. Is it damaging stuff? How big is the hail? If it's okay enough for you to be here on stream, then that's good. All right, so we definitely want Brewvac. We know we want Brewvac in here. Like, part of me is like, we definitely want to protect Hope. We don't get any sort of benefit from Hope dying. So we want Hope to stay alive. So one thing I want to do is we're going to add in Brotherhood Regalia. We're going to add in costume. Silver Shroud costume. We're going to add in Commander's Plate. Yeah, that seems good. We're going to add in Lightning Greaves. We're going to add in some boots. Oh, yeah, I guess we put in the Soul Sisters, right? Put in Soul's Attendant. What's the other one that I'm not remembering? Yeah, Larry, Mithril Coat. We do want that. We want Indestructible. We'll probably even do Dark Steel Plate. Because we want Hope to be able to stay alive as much as possible. Dark Steel Plate is one of my favorite cards. Seems good in here. Mithril Coat is just a better Dark Steel Plate. Yeah, Rock's Faith Bender sounds good. Soul Warden, thank you. That's what we want. Oh, yeah, we definitely want Tasha's. Tasha's Hideous Laughter is massive. Suture Priest. I don't know how good Tasha's is going to be in here, but we'll leave it in here for now. It might be a cut. If you gain life, you gain twice that much life instead. Oh, yeah, baby. Whenever you commit a crime, each opponent mills 3 cards. All right, so we do want Path. We do want Swords. We do want Hedron Crab. We definitely want Hedron Crab. Wait, is Hedron target? Whenever a land control enters target, player mills 3. That's fine. We'll take Ruin Crab as well. We want both crabs. Whenever land enters the battlefield, each opponent mills 3. That's good. Yeah, we definitely want both those. I don't think Soul Sisters are good in this because their power comes from creatures entering from your opponents, which probably won't trigger your commander on your end step. Oh. The beginning of your end step. Each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are right. Whenever you attack, you may pay 3 energy. When you do, put 2 1/1 counters and a flying counter on target attacking creature. It becomes an angel. Yeah, it's not bad. Target player mills 10 cards. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Let's keep going through here. Doorkeeper. Target player puts... No, that's Defender. When this creature attacks, mill 4 cards. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your graveyard with mana value 4 or less. without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put in your graveyard, exile it instead. It's not bad. Red Waters. Target player puts the top X cards of their library into their graveyard, where X is the number of lands you control. The beginning of each player's upkeep, that player puts the top X cards of their library into their graveyard. All right. Mm-hmm. Sarah's Ascendant. We definitely like Sarah Ascendant. It's one of these cards that just starts out busted. Traumatize is good. In here, we like Traumatize. Oh, God. We definitely want the new Y'shtola. God, Y'shtola rule is stupid. Chat, have you seen this new card? At the beginning of your end step, exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Then if it's the first end step of the turn, there's an additional end step after this. Baby. Baby. So good. Whoops. What I want to look at is gain, is life gain. Evanescent Intellect. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has 1 and a blue tap. Target player puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. Fascination. Each player draws X cards. Each player puts the top X cards of their library into their yard. I mean, this is kind of cool. Fascination. Ooh, Fleet Swallower. When it attacks, target player puts the top half of their library rounded up into their graveyard. Yeah, we are running Fleet Swallower in here. 100%. Oh, I see. Persistent Petitioners plus Thrumming Stone. Sphinx's Rev. Now we're going. Now we're cooking. We're not going to do Persistent Petitioners, but I see what you're doing. I like Sphinx's Revelation. It's weird when you all talk about cards from after Mercadian Mass to like M19. Stock up. What do we got for stock up? Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put 2 of them in your... Oh, yeah. This card is so fucking good. Dude, I cannot believe that stock up is like a $10 card. It's just wild to me. Count Crisco says, howdy, what's up? Good to see you. We need more polls. We needed, what, like a poll stream going? Yeah, Magus of the Mode isn't bad. That's not a bad idea. It's almost brainstorm Magus. Yeah, let's just put it in here for now. I do think we want to go over and look at life gain, because if we keep hope alive, that's going to be like our main kind of thing, right? Is like, why is it taking so long on Magus of the Moat? What is going on here? Oh, God. Oh, God. There we go. Hey, Garage the Gathering, what's up? Good to see you, man. I am so excited for your growth over there right out the gate. I love that you already monetized. I love that you already hit your watch hours and all that. That's sick. Prophet's Edict memory. What is it? I don't know what that card is. Secret Rendezvous. It's Rendezvous. Andrew subscribed. Appreciate you. Secret Rendezvous. You and target opponent each draw 3 cards. I don't know how much drawing we need to do, but I do like drawing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is good. I like that on a land. Sheltered by Ghost. Let's look at Sheltered by Ghosts. Enchantment. Exile target on land permanent opponent controls until it leaves. Enchanted creature has +1/+0 and life, link, and ward. I mean, these are good removal spells, but one of the things that we really want to do with Hope, at the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. So we want to focus on life gain. Like, yeah, absorb is good. Ocelot Pride. Yeah, we got the Soul Sisters in here currently. Random Task says it might be slow, but Almaret's Archive. I do have an Ocelot Pride. See, this is a card, this is a deck that I would absolutely run. Dom, I think you were looking at this one too, weren't you? Yeah, Soul Sisters, Guide, Zelix. Whenever a player mills 1 or more creature cards, you create a 1/1 black horror creature token. Target player mills 3 cards, choose a background. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see where we are there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Undead Alchemist is good in here. Ivory Tower. Okay, yeah, I like Jete in here. We definitely want Beacon. Beacon of Immortality. All right, I want to get through here. Like, I'd love to run stuff like Glimpse. I think we run Fractured Sanity. Each opponent mills 14 cards. I like it. Fractured Sanity is such a good card. We got the crabs in here. Halimar excavator. No. No. Whenever Homerid Explorer enters the battlefield, target player puts the top 4. No. Jace's Erasure. Whenever you draw a card, you may have target player put the top card of his or her library. Nope. Not good enough. Not strong enough. Target player mills 3 times X cards. It's not bad. Oh yeah, we need to put the blue crystal in. Scott, what's up, man? Nice to see you. We definitely want the water crystal. I'm thinking about opening my collector box today, chat. We'll need to do some editing. Tasha's is in here. Ooh, Blind Obedience is good. No, we can't put Blind Obedience in here. Wait. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Kiss of Amesha. What is this card? Target player gains 7 life and draws 2 cards. Now we're fucking cooking, baby. Who said that? Who said this one? Super fast tortoise. Now that is a card. We're drawing cards. We're gaining 7 life. Everybody's milling 7 cards. I like it. Yeah, Vincer's Journal is good. Agree. Hard agree on Vincer's Journal. You have no maximum hand size at the beginning of your upkeep. You gain 1 life for each card in your hand. Yes. Light of Promise. All right, what is that card? Light of Promise. Enchanted creature has, whenever you gain life, put that many 1/1 counters on this creature. Okay, so we would want to get this on our commander and then protect it. What card is slip out the back? I need to see this. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. It phases out. All right, so just some like avoidance. Gold Forged Thopteryx, yeah. Flying Lifelink. Whenever each legendary permanent you control has ward 2. I like that. I'm seeing add the new Go-Go. Him plus Strionic Resonator makes effects get copied. Oh yeah, that new Go-Go. The blue one. What is that new Go-Go's name? It's Mimic, right? Why can't I think of his name? Authority of the Councils, yes. I'm going to go back through all of this. I'm just adding pretty much everything that people are saying right now, and then we're going to go back in and look through. The Mind Skinner could probably be good if you add any Pride Mates. Pride Mages. RJ Lightning Bolt, nice to see you, by the way. Angel of Destiny. Flying Double Strike. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you and that player gain that much life. The beginning of your end step if you have at least 15 more life than your starting total. Okay. Yep. Landbind Ritual. Oh my god. God, I remember Landbind Ritual. Gain 2 life for each planes you control. Oh, I don't know how many planes we're going to have. That might end up being a cut. I will yell Angel of Destiny at you until you validate me. It's in there. It is in there. The white crystal could also work. Give all your creatures life link plus extra life gain. Oh, man. Yeah, maybe. Wind crystal. I don't know why that blue go-go is not coming up. Why is it not letting me put this in here? Add it anyway. Thank you. Why is it giving me such a hard time for this card? Like, my commander's not legal. All this other stuff isn't legal. But it's like, no, that go-go. No, 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 no. Yeah, we do probably want Ghostly. And we do want Propaganda. Random task. Everybody who's watching on Twitch, I appreciate you. I think it is Go-Go Master Mimicry. Yeah. You'll want a creature that can gain life and draw cards when entering for Y'shtola because you probably don't want to bounce Hope, right? Probably not. Cardshop Reality says, cheers to the chat. I was an early speculator on Fleet Swallower, bought 120 for less than 12 cents each several years ago. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I don't know why I added a T at the end of nice, but very nice. Celestine. Flying Lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, return target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. That card is good. That card is good. Hollow. Prevent all damage. Target spell would deal this turn. You gain life equal to the damage prevented this way. Now we are cooking with gas. Thank you, Beeb. You got Bulwark Giant. Enters the battlefield, you gain 5 life. Yeah, that's kind of chill. Kind of chill. Archangel of Thune. Yes. Brent Miller just subscribed. Appreciate you. Flying Lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter. Yep. Do we put Baneslayer in here? Flying First Strike, Lifelink, Pro Demons, Pro Dragons? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. True Conviction. Okay. Is True Conviction what I remember it being? Creatures you can't control of Double Strike and Lifelink. Yeah. Also, you run Soul Sisters, Authority, etc. You should consider Crested Sunmare if you have room. Yeah, we can put it in here for now. Crested Sunmare is good. Yep, that is a good card. Is Boon of Reflection in the deck? I don't think it is. Oh, Boon Reflection. It wasn't, but it is now. If you gain life, you gain twice that much life. Okay, baby. That looks good. Go-Go already banned, I guess. Yeah, Sword of Light and Shadow could be good. Cleric class Shahrazad. Mother and Giver of Runes. Yep. Mother of Runes is really good because it's essentially like a flag bearer for our commander. And you would appreciate my spec. Yeah, I think that's good. What are they at now, Card Shop? Is Maddening Cacophony in there? No. We're going to go back through and look at all of this. Do you have Blind Obedience in Cleric class? I do. Or no, I have Authority of the Councils, but not Blind Obedience. Nope, I had 2 Blind Obedience. Heliod's Intervention. Hey, Jake, what's the commander? Really quick, commander is Hope. Lifelink. I can only keep up with so much. Everybody, chat is going crazy, man. We are building this thing at lightning speed right now. Hope Estheim. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. That is our commander. Little 2 cost. Makes Quain look like a freaking super chill dude. Mm-hmm. Cloud Blazer, yeah. Ivory Tower's not in, but it is now. Do we want Rest in Peace or some way to prevent Eldrazi Shuffle's reanimation? Oh. Probably. I think we probably do. Are you out, man? All right. Basically, just run all of the cards in my Aloro deck, I guess. LOL. Thanks for hanging out. Everybody, go subscribe to Garage the Gathering. New Commander gameplay series. Yeah, Fumigate seems good. Fleet Swallower about $1. Nice. Wait, before I go, I'm going to run all protection things, including Crawl Space, Silent Arbiter, etc. Are you building this one? Okay, bye for real. Life game pisses everyone off and Mill pisses everyone else off, so. Tasha's Hideous Laughter's in here. Makes Moogle tokens, all have lifelink, and when Moogle dies, he gives +2 to all Moogles. Summon Moogle Mog. I don't think we have that one out yet. Contemplation. All right. Heliod's Intervention. You know what we also need in here is Beacon of Immortality. No, Beacon of Immortality is in here. Summon King Gogmod. Oh, he is flying lifelink. Okay, I see you. Oh, Drogskull Reaver's so good. No, I put in Wind Crystal. Sorry if you missed it. It's in here. Creatures gain flying and lifelink until end of turn. We got it in there. Will, Scion of Peace. Why is Kimball not coming up? Why is that not coming up? He's Orzhov. Okay. Yeah. That's all right, Derpy Ken. Okay. I want to go over here. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. That. Memory Erosion is good. What we're going to do is we're going to go through here and we're going to make cuts and take a look at everything before we finish the deck, obviously. Whenever you discard a card, each opponent mills 2 cards. It's interesting. At the beginning of your upkeep, target opponent puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. Then you draw a card for each land card put into the graveyard this way. I do think a persistent petitioner's version of this deck would be funny. Ooh, Psychic Corrosion. Easy add Psychic Corrosion. Drown in Dreams. Windbrisk Raptor. Let's take a look. Flying, attacking creatures you control have lifelink. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. Sanguine Sacrament, yes. Sanguine Sacrament is good. You gain twice X life. Yes, that's so good. Elixir of Immortality. That's an artifact, right? Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, Beacon is already in here. Celestial Mantle. Yeah, doubling life total doesn't count as life gain, though, does it? Chat? I don't think it does. Yeah, Felidar Sovereign would be good. It's an alternate win con. Oh, we want Approach in here. We definitely want Approach. God, Approach of the Second Sun has been going up in price, huh? I have like probably 25 copies of that card. Wait, really? Doubling your life total counts as life gain? Sphinx's Revelation is in here. Pristine Talisman is a nice little mana rock that works for us. Aetherflux. Aetherflux Reservoir seems good. All right, we got to put lands in here because we have a ton of stuff. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, that creature's controller puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Ruin Crab is in here. Do we like Riddle Keeper? I want to put it in here for now. Whenever an enchantment you control enters... No. What is that? What's that card that came out of Duskmourn? That mills. It's legendary. This is kind of cool. Sorcerous Squall. Target opponent mills 9 cards, then you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from that player's graveyard without paying its mana cost. I don't know if we run it, but it's kind of cool. Thought Collapse. All right. Oh my god, there's so many cards. Mind Skinner, thank you. Mind Skinner can't be blocked. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that much damage, and each opponent mills that many cards. Do we like the Mind Skinner in here? Yeah, Crested Sunmare is in here. Words of Worship is in here, I believe. Yeah, I don't think we need Mind Skinner, actually. You draw 2 cards, then each other player draws a card. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. Got 43 people watching right now. Appreciate you guys so much hanging out on a Friday. It's fun getting to do these streams and hang out with everybody. Abiding Grace. Yeah, I mean, Abiding Grace seems good. Aerith. When it dies, nope. What about something like a Johnny's Mantra? Is this too low stakes? At the beginning of your upkeep, you may gain 1 life. Consecrated Sphinx, because fuck it, why not? I mean, you might be right. Yeah, you're right. Let's just put that in so we can get an idea. All right, there we go. We got 34 lands. There's other things that we'll want. Yeah, like Revitalize is probably really good, right? Yeah, Riddle Keeper is in here. Yep. Yeah, Riddle Keeper's in here. Like, I really like Revitalize because Revitalize is just going to work with our... it's an instant. You gain 3 life, draw a card. So each opponent's milling 3, and we're drawing, so it just kind of cantrips, which is really nice. Glacial Fortress. Wow, I can finally run a Tundra. Because we have Ruin Crab in here, I want to run fetches. Let me look at lands here. Flooded, Marsh Flats, Polluted, Windswept, Scalding, White Red, Arid Mesa, Blue Black is in there, Blue Black, Blue Red, Blue White, Blue Green, Misty. Okay, and then White Red, White Blue, White Black, White Green. Okay, all the fetches are in there. Fabled. Tundra, Hollowed Fountain, Meticulous Archive. I do have a Tundra. Finally gonna run it. Oh yeah. Adventurer Inn and Radiant Fountain. Ooh, Radiant Fountain is so good in here. Extreme Killage, what's up? We definitely want Radiant Fountain. Hengegate. Yeah, we could put Hengegate in here. You're missing 2 fetches, Terramorphic Expanse and Evolving Wilds. I think because we're running all the premium ones, we'll skip those. What about Life Gain Land? Yeah, we definitely wanted Radiant Fountain. Adventurer Inn. I don't know this card, Adventurer's Inn. When it enters, you gain 2 life. It's great. I do already have an Azorious deck. You're right. Prismatic Vista, yep. All right, Chad, it's time for a brief chair stream. We've been going like crazy here. Give me just a second. I'm gonna put us on the commander so everyone can look at it. I'll be right back. Inventor's Fair, you think? Ugh. I mean, we do have some artifact support. I don't know how hard Inventor's Fair is going to hit in here, but we can put it in for now. Do we have mono blue Y'shtola? Will, Sign of Peace. I think we do. Ooh, Mesorb, yes. God, Mesmeric Orb is so good. God, I love Mesmeric Orb. Also, Mind Crank is good. Now we're cooking, baby. Reserve list should be game changers. Your deck is just different if you're that rich. Yeah, you know, it is. Like, we don't really need Tundra, right? We really don't need it. It's almost like a vanity play. Like, no hating on it. Especially, let's just say it like this. We're gaining so much life in here that, like, Tundra really doesn't matter. It's like sometimes it's like, yes, I'm running Hallowed Fountain, I'm running Tundra, because like edging out that two life lost from like shocking in a Hallowed Fountain over a Tundra, right, can sometimes matter. But in this deck where we're already gaining a ton of life, it really doesn't matter all that much. Quietus Spike, Umret's Archive. All right, let's go through some stuff. Yes, we know, Madamus. All your decks are game changers. Madamus has the spice out there. Arrakis is jealous of Madamus's spice. Oh, boom. Dune joke. Let's go. The only reason the Emperor's after the spice on Arrakis is because he can't get Madamus on the phone. Boom. Second Dune joke. Let's go. Sword of Body and Mind, Trepidation Blade, Fire Shrieker. I mean, God, I just can't even spell today. Altar of the Brood. Yeah, Altar of the Brood is good. God, when did Altar of the Brood go up so much in price? Holy shit. God, this deck got expensive. All right, let's go through. Chat, we've added a lot of stuff in. Would extra end steps be good? Probably so. We've got in that new Y'shtola. Let's go through here. Let's start pruning. Because right now we have 42 lands. Let's start there. We need to go down to 35 lands. So we're going to cut 4 plains, 4 island. Do the same with plains. All right, we've got 140 main deck, which means we need to cut some stuff. Remember when I told you that? LOL. What about Altar of the Brood? No, I remembered. No, you can't spell today, can you? Otawara and a Django. Yeah, I mean, these are always good, right? Yeah, these are good. We'll remove an island. And we'll remove a plains. Watcher the Wayside. All right, let's take a look. We have 2 Will Scion of Peace. That's an easy remove one. Yeah, when I was building your rats and I found like 5 copies in my bulk. Yeah, I need to go through and look through my bulk now. All right, let's go through. Chat, it's time to prune. It's time to take a look. So, Hope. We have 140 cards in the main deck. We need to cut 40 cards. Holy cow. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. There's like so much life gain we haven't even looked through. But we can come back through and kind of refine later. God, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to its toughness. Angelic Chorus. God, there's so many good cards here. We're just in A. We haven't even made it to B yet. Azorious Charm. Creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn. And it has draw a card. Beza. Enters, create a treasure token of gain 4 life if an opponent has more life. Well, that'll never happen. Blessed Alliance. Target player gains 4 life. Bishop of Wings. Ugh. Gain 3 life for each creature attacking you. Blessed Reversal. That seems good. That's a lot of freaking. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. So like, even if I bless Reversal and I gain like 15 life, then they hit me for 10, right? So now technically I've only gained 5 life this turn. Is that how this is going to work, or does it still count the 15 life? Oh, yes, you're right. You're right. It needs to be on our turn. Yeah, Eli Cook, 100 of 100. Congrats. Yeah, if anybody's interested in what people are talking about, I'm just going to show you this really quick. So, we did this fun thing on Patreon. If you want to join our Patreon, you can find it in the link of the video. But Paige, aka Blight Widow, who's hanging out in chat, did this really cool token for the old channel. And because the old channel is retired, this token is also retired. It's going to go away. And this is what the back looks like. RIP, Jake and Joel are magic. But what I did is for the first 100 patrons that sign up at any level, and there are still spots open. I believe we have 70 something paid members. For the first 100, I did this. Whoa. Corey G, you got 90? That's sick. So for the first 100, I did this. I serialized them. So there's some that are normal. They're both the exact same thing. But for patrons that signed up at the first 100 patrons, we put Patreon 2025, first 100. And then this fun little meme, RIP Jake and Joler Magic, 87 of 100, and then it's signed as well. So if you're interested in that, there are still spots open to get one of those serialized tokens. Just a fun way to say thank you to the first people that sign up. So yeah, I appreciate you. It's fun looking in Patreon and hearing what people got. 100 of 100 is really cool. 90 of 100, that's really cool as well. There's some fun ones in there. I think 69 already got pulled. So 69 was the only one that didn't have red writing on it. 69 has yellow. That's right. Well, Old World, we do. We sure do. All right, so let's go back over here. We're going to keep on moving. I see what you're saying, though, about the commander. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X card where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. So we want to be doing stuff on our turn. I know Blight Widow got 13. Lucky. So I do see what you're saying. We want it to be happening on our turn. All right, so let's go through. Jace Memory Adept. Target player mills 10 cards. That seems pretty good. We just have a renewable, zero cost target player mills 10. This is something that we could just like go after somebody. I'm sorry that my hair is looking ridiculous today, chat. I think I need to get a haircut. Just one hair, not all of them. I'm starting to look freaking insane over here. I look like a piece of broccoli. We're going to get past it, though. I like Jace Memory Adept. Angel of Destiny. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each gain that much life. That seems good. At the beginning of your end step, if you have at least 15 life more than your starting total, each player Angel of Destiny attack this turn loses the game. Archangel of Thune. Flying Lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. This seems good. Yeah, Voice of Victory, Grand Abolisher. Yeah, that's probably good. Damn. I mean, we might as well put them in. P-Thread over on Twitch. Appreciate you hanging out on Twitch. Says, how about Scion of Peace? Yeah, Scion of Peace. Oh, he's already in. Scion of Peace is in. Teferi, Mage of Zalfir. Oh, let me read this guy. Oh yeah, it's kind of like a Teferi Time Raveler kind of thing, right? Jace Memory Adept looks like Sora there. Now you can't unsee it either. Oh god. Chastise. Do we like Charming Prince? Part of me is like, God, do we just go like all in on on just life gain on our turn? That's my question. Where do I want the deck to align bracket-wise? You know, I'm not entirely sure. Like, as far as what I'm looking at, I don't see any game changers in this deck. I don't see any game changers going on. Like, there's no Ristic in here. There's no Mystic. Let's put Mystic Remora. We'll skip Ristic, but we'll run Mystic. And we're not running Tithe. I feel like we always build high CMC decks, LOL. If that is how this one turns out, Martyr of Sands seems good here. We definitely have some high CMC decks. A low CMC deck with this seems like it could work well. God, everybody must be using Scryfall today. Jeez. Come on, Scryfall. Martyr of Sands. Leyline of Hope. Leyline of Hope was not in here. It is now. If you would gain life, you gain that much life +1. As long as you have 7 or more life than your starting total, creatures you control get +2/+2. Yeah, that seems good. Poster, yeah, we're on Twitch as well. Prune the deck. Let's see a more succinct build. I want to see the focus. Yes, elbow cough. The only problem with that Teferi is it protects your opponents on their turn. Sets up situations where if another opponent wants to stop your opponent from winning, they can't. So then why don't we cut that Teferi and we'll bring in Time Raveler. We can bring in a second Planeswalker, Teferi Time Raveler. Each opponent can cast spells only anytime they could cast a sorcery. Until your next turn, you may cast sorcery spells as though they had flash. We'll just cut off the any goodness that's going on for them, and we'll just make all the goodness for us. Closed a few Scryfall tabs. Hope that helps. Thank you, Beeb. Thank you, Beeb. Hello, Beeb. Beeb, you sound like a name that I would call my significant other as like a pet name. Hello, Beeb. Hey, Beeb. Beeb. Where's my sweet Beeb? Oh, hi, Beeb. All right, Jace, Memory Adept, Teferi Time Raveler, Angel of Destiny, we like it. Archangel of Thune, we like it. Baneslayer Angel, we like it. Bruvak, we like it. Bulwark Giant, it's good. I think it could be moved to considering. Let's move it to considering. Celestine, Flying Lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, return target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. That's good. Cloud Blazer, good. Crested Sunmare, Drogskull Reaver. I mean, this deck is super top heavy, folks. It is so top heavy. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and get an energy. Guide of Souls isn't bad. Hedron Crab we love. Broodmoth. Whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. This is good. I think we're kind of low on card draw too. I think we're kind of low on card draw as well. Magus of the Mode is cool, but it doesn't really fit with our theme. Let's just move Magus to considering. Ocelot Pride, first strike lifelink at the beginning of your end step. If you gain life this turn, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. Then if you have the city's blessing, for each token you control that entered the battlefield this turn, create a token that's a copy of it. This card is, I mean, we just don't have a lot of tokens. So as much as I like Ocelot Pride being first strike and lifelink, I just am not seeing it. Help me understand. Am I wrong here to cut this? It started as Bay 13, but the 13 was supposed to be a B. A Beeb. Poster 66 is now following. Appreciate you. There we go. Poster 66 following on Twitch. We appreciate you. Dawn of Hope. P-Thread is now following. Appreciate you as well. Thank you for following over on Twitch, folks. I like Rock's Faithbender. I think Ocelot Pride is going to considering. If someone has a good reason to keep it, then we can do that. Also, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you, Poster. Yeah, I don't think we need Ocelot. Ruin Crab, good. Sarah Ascendant, good. Silent Arbiter. No more than one creature can attack each combat. No more than one creature can block each combat. MTG Gaming Bob says it's okay. I'm here now. Good to see you, Bob. Good to see you, Bob. We are refining a deck right now. We are doing the cuts. Chat, I'm not completely sold on Silent Arbiter. I do like how it shuts things down, though. Maybe that's the point of this guy. Skyclave, when it enters exile up to one target non-land, non-token permanent you don't control with mana value 4 or less, this card is just like really good removal. When it leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates an XX blue illusion token where X is the mana value of the exiled card. This does get rid of the card. So we play this, get rid of their Smothering Tithe, and then all they do is get a freaking 4/4. Yeah, I mean, we have to make cuts. We'll move to considering. Do we still like Soul Sisters? I think we do. This guy is good. Suture Priest seems good. Mind Skinner can go. We like Undead Alchemist. We like Voice of Victory. Watcher of the Wayside. When this creature enters, target player mills 2 cards and you gain 2 life. It seems kind of low stakes. Epion1201 just joining in. Ignore me if you already suggested you stole a rule to win more. It's in here. Oh, it's in there. Thank you for watching over on Twitch. We appreciate you. If you're running crabs, you run Soul Sisters. All right. We're doing it. A lot of people said Will, Scion of Peace. Vigilance. Spells you cast this turn that are white and are blue cost X less to cast, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. Windbrisk Raptor. Y'shtola Rule. Zelix Sanity Flayer. We still have 40-something cards to cut. We have 35 creatures. Okay. Let's look at sorceries. Superfast Tortoise says, MTG Gaming Bob, whoa. Whoa, Nelly, hello. By the way, shellfish cause gout. Shrimp and cod as well. Really? All right, so we like Approach. I think we like this. Just you gain 5 life. Each opponent's going to be milling cards. I know we look at that and it's like, but it is 20 cards or 15 cards milled by casting this one white spell. There's part of me that thinks that this deck could just be super low to the ground and run all the stuff like this. Take out the silent robot. Did I miss taking it out? I think we took him out. We got rid of Silent Arbiter. It is mana intensive. Each player draws X cards. Each player puts the top X cards of their library into their graveyard. It's like a big draw spell. I think this was my edition. We can move this to considering. Fractured Sanity. Each player mills 14 cards. This is just really good, and we can cycle it. Target player gains 7 life and draws 2 cards. This works with our plan, and it has draw in it. Landbind Ritual. 2 life for each planes you control. This is going to be a cut, just because we are moving down on planes. Sorceress Squall. Maddening Cacophony is good. Really good. Secret Rendezvous. You and target opponent each draw 3 cards. This is fine. Sorceress Squall. Target opponent mills 9 cards. Then you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from that player's graveyard without paying its mana cost. Is this good, or is this kind of mid? We kind of want to be doing this to everybody, right? I think we probably want stuff that says each and not target. Is kind of my thoughts. I think we move this to considering. Stock up. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put 2 of them in your hand and the rest on the bottom. It's just a really good card. Tasha's. We'll run it. Traumatize. So Traumatize is target player. Traumatize is target player. We're running stuff like Maddening Cacophony, which says each opponent mills half their library rounded up. Traumatize is one of these cards that gets worse, right? It's like... Yeah, I mean, we might as well run Deluvian. Yeah. I think we have Words of Worship in here currently. Oh, we have Words of Wisdom. Ooh, enchantment. The next time you would draw a card this turn, you gain 5 life instead. Ooh, baby. This is good. That is an enchantment that we like. I'm a fan of that. Yeah, exactly. Random task. Sands of Delirium and Increasing Confusion are upgrades to cards taken out. Is Increasing Confusion an enchantment? I think it is. No. Target player puts the top X cards of his or her library into their graveyard. If it was cast from a graveyard, that player puts twice that many. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm going to move it to considering just because it's still target player. Sunbond and Light of Progress. It's not bad. It's pretty good for our commander. Is Light of Progress a new card? Light of Promise. Oh, we already have. Yeah, we already have it. All right, let's keep going. So we like Approach. We like Blessing, Sanity, Kiss, Maddening, Secret Rendezvous, Stock Up, Hideous, Laughter. Yeah, Traumatized, let's move it to Considering. All right, let's go through instance. We got Absorb, counter target spell you gain 3 life. We were just talking about needing counter spells. This one's relevant. Achroma's Will. Creatures you control gain Flying, Vigilance, and Double Strike. Or creatures you control gain Lifelink, Indestructible, and Protection. I mean, it's very hard to be like Achroma's Will is a cut. This card is just extremely strong. Beacon of Immortality works in here really well. Blessed Reversal, this is a cut because we want to gain life on our turn. We don't want to gain it. So this is just a straight up remove. Chant of Vitu-Ghazi. Convoke. Prevent all damage that would be dealt by creatures this turn. You gain life equal to the damage prevented this way. Chat, I think this is a cut. Yeah, Dovin's Veto could be good. How many cards to cut? 40. We need to cut 40. Thank you for following. Epion. Thank you. Appreciate you. Beacon of Immortality. Double target player's life total. Chant. Okay, so say we swing out, right? Because if we want to mill with our... Like, let's remind everybody really quick. Hope reads, at the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. So if we want Chant to work with our commander, prevent all damage that would be dealt by creatures this turn, we could swing with our team, prevent the damage that our creatures would do, and then gain life equal to the damage prevented this way. So we could swing out. I feel like this is a cut. I think this has to go. So let's move it to Considering. Let's keep going. Dovin's Veto is good. Drown in Dreams. Choose one. If you control a commander as you cast a spell, choose both. Target player draws X cards. Target player mills twice X cards. It has draw, it has mill. We'll leave it for now. Prevent all damage target spell would deal this turn. You gain life equal to the damage prevented this way. I think we need to say to ourselves, is it something we can do on our turn? And if it's not, we have to cut it. I think Hollow needs to go. Heliod's Intervention. Choose one. Destroy X target artifacts and or enchantments, or target player gains twice X life. This is good. Path to Exile is good. Revitalize. You gain 3 life, draw a card. I think that's good. Ooh, Riot Control is good. So this is something we can do on our main phase, but if we need it, we could do it later. Or we could do it on our opponent's turn. Sanguine Sacrament, we can do it at instant speed. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature, it phases out. All right, so that is a cut. Sphinx's Rev is good. We can do that on our turn. Swords is good. Words of Wisdom. Draw 2 cards. Then each other player draws a card. I'm seeing more draw than I thought we had, but we'll come back to this. We have to make cuts. Aether Flux seems good in here. Elmerit's Archive. If you would gain life, you gain twice that much life. If you would draw a card except the first one you draw in each of your draw steps, draw 2 cards instead. That is good. Altar of Dementia. Target player puts a number of cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power from the top of their library into their yard. Bo, what's up? What's up, Jake? Hope you're having a good day. You too, man. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday, my friend. Oh, I'm missing something. Be right back. How you doing, Chair? What's up, Angling Spiders? Good to see you. It says happy Friday indeed. How you doing, Chair? Chair is good. PP says, with this many creatures, Clever Concealment is one of the best protection spells out there. I can keep adding cards, but we have to cut stuff. All right, let's keep going. Any number of target non-land permanents you control phase out. Yeah, it's not a bad card. It's pretty good. Pretty freaking good, man. All right, let's prune. We have to prune this thing. Blight Widow says, hello, father. So serious. Hello, father. The day is better now that I'm off work. Time for a safety meeting, then finishing Omnath. Nice. Hello, father. Hello, daughter. All right. Almerit's Archive. I like it. Altar of Dementia. It is good. I think it is a cut. Some people may not agree with me here. It is like good board wipe protection. Say I have a bunch of creatures and someone says, all right, Wrath of God, Day of Judgment, Damnation. I could be like, okay, in response, I'm going to sack this. 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 Like, I do see the value in it. Let's move it to considering, because stuff has to go. Altar of the Brood. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent puts a top card of their library into their yard. This is a keep. Brotherhood Regalia. So this stuff, Brotherhood Regalia, Commander's Plate, this stuff is in here because we want to protect Hope. However, Hope is so low to the ground and cheap to cast that I feel like we don't need to go that hard on this kind of stuff. So let's cut Commander's Plate. I do like Crawl Space. I do like Dark Steel Plate, Elixir of Immortality, Ivory Tower. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain X life, where X is the number of cards in your hand minus 4. I mean, we do have a lot of high cost stuff. So I feel like Ivory Tower might do things. Whenever you cast a spell, you gain 1 life for each spell you've cast this turn, and it has pay 50 life. I mean, I guess it's just an alternate win con. Yeah, our commander costs 2. So since our commander is so inexpensive, Displacer Kitten and a Mox Amber, and we got all the parts for Infinite Drain through Blind Obedience if we're trying for that sort of thing. Maybe. I think you should run all the life gain cards with Hope in the name and then get Hope to sign them all. Like your sister? You need 5 cards to gain 1 life with Ivory Tower. Yeah. I think Ivory Tower is probably a cut. We'll move it to considering. Lightning Greaves, Mezorb is good. Whenever a permanent becomes untapped, that player's controller puts the top card of their library into their yard. Mind Crank, whenever an opponent loses life, that player puts that many cards from the top into their graveyard, and that's going to work for everybody. Mithril Coat, Pristine Talisman, Quietus Spike. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses half their life rounded up. No, this doesn't work with our... It doesn't work with our plan. You got Boots, Sword of Light and Shadow, Pro White, Pro Black. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you gain 3 life, and you may return up to a target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That's good. Water Crystal, good. Wind Crystal, good. Jitte, good. Journal. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life for each card in your hand. That's good. Well of Lost Dreams. Whenever you gain life, you may pay X, where X is less than or equal to the amount of life you gained if you do draw X cards. It's pretty good. Yeah, Pristine Talisman could probably go. Abiding Grace, Authority of the Consoles, Blind Obedience, Boon Reflection, Celestial Mantle. Oh man, this is tough. This is tough, chat. Ugh. It has a little bit of draw on it. Or it has a little bit of life gain. No, yeah, you're right. It can probably go. It could probably go. I think you're right. All right, Abiding Grace. At the beginning of your end step, choose 1. You gain 1 life. Aw. Yeah, there's some stacks pieces in here. I'm trying to think of how good Celestial Mantle is. I feel like if I put Celestial Mantle on something and it's not like an invisible stalker, it's just gonna get absolutely aced. So as much as I like this card, I feel like Celestial Mantle is probably a cut. I'm gonna move this to considering. Some folks might not agree with that, but we have to cut 32 more cards. Sebastian Brown is here. Says, what's up? Nice to see you. Thank you for hanging out. Contemplation. Contemplation. Whenever you successfully cast a spell, you gain 1 life. I mean, it's not bad. Whenever you gain life, you may pay a white 1 other. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on target creature for each 1 life you gained. I'm contemplating contemplation. I'm contemplating Cradle of Vitality. Ghostly Prison is good. I like Leyline of Hope. I'm wondering how much the aura enchantments are really going to matter. That's kind of like where I'm at right now. How much do the aura enchantments matter? And then the other thing is like stuff like Psychic Corrosion. I mean, this seems good. Rest in Peace. Sheltered by Ghosts. +1/+0 and has lifelink and ward 2. I mean, this card is amazing. This card is great. This should be a SRAM card right here. Man, we're in trouble. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Chat, ugh. I don't know what to do. We have to cut 32 freaking cards. Oh, this can be moved to considering. All right, we're going through it again. If you gain life, you gain that much life +1. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control whenever this class becomes level 3. I mean, it has some good life gain built into it. But I do kind of see what you are saying. I think maybe get rid of the cards that don't consistently gain you life. Cut at least 1 planeswalker. All right, let's start from the top. I think what we have to do is, because all the cards are looking good, we have to just say, hey, we have to cut good cards. Epion says, go big mill life gain. Cut the incremental mill in life gain. There are already good incremental life gain commanders like Karlov. When you say, give me an example of what you mean when you're saying the incremental mill. To help you narrow it down, consider placing cards into categories and then cut cards from categories that have too many cards. Right. Yeah. All right. Let's sort. Don't be a llama. Yes, I love mill as well. You gain 3 times X life. Yeah, this is probably a cut. I like Mother of Runes. I like Ruined Crab. Grand Abolisher. Yeah, because our commander has this life gain built into it, I don't think we need all these. We have our commander, which is saying when you gain life, you're doing the milling. Like, the commander is the engine. Like, because of the commander, we don't have to build life gain the typical way that we normally would. Like, we don't have to do, like, a heavy creature thing. Voice of Victory. I do like Grand Abolisher and Voice of Victory, though. Twitch is offline? I don't think so. It shouldn't be. Yeah, Jake, your sound is doing something weird. Is it really? Twitch was dead. It seems back now. My sound is doing something weird. I'm not hearing it. Is it like my voice? Yeah, chat, let me know if I sound weird to you, if anything has changed from how the stream has been. We definitely keep Bruvak. All right, tune out the haters. Yeah, Blight Widow, get out of here. Bo is saying sound is fine here. Okay. I see. So Superfast is saying, yeah, if I built this commander, I would just build Voltron. I can see that. I could see that. No, I was thinking that earlier with Skyclave. It's a great removal spell. The stream glitched. It got better for me like 2 minutes ago. Okay. All right, cool. Weird. No, your video was fine, but the sound kept cutting out. Must have been me. Fine, I'll leave then. Hey, we're joking, silly. All right, let's move to considering. Zelix. Whenever a player mills one or more creature cards, you create a 1/1 black horror token, and then tap 1. Target player mills 3 cards. Yeah, I feel like that could probably go too. Broodmoth. Whenever a creature you control with flying dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. How do we feel about this one? Don't be a llama says face red heart shape. I appreciate you. Do you have any extra turn spells to get more end steps? I just got here and was brewing my own version. B-Con, thank you for hanging out. Yeah, Bob, I kind of see what you're saying. B-Con, we don't have any extra turn spells. Yeah, I guess we cut Moth. Rock's Faith Mender. If you would gain life, you gain twice that much life. This works perfectly with what we're trying to do. Undead Alchemist. If a zombie you control would deal damage to a player, instead that player puts that many cards from the top of their library into their yard. Whenever a creature card is put into an opponent's graveyard from their library, exile that card and put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. This seems strong. This not only is hosing stuff that goes to their graveyard, but it's also creating zombies that are going to help us mill them. God, if Commander had playsets of cards, that would be wild. I don't know. Alchemist seems pretty good. Go-Go. Bruvac we're keeping. Go-Go. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control X times. Guys. Go-Go is so good. This Go-Go is stupid. This is so good. Holy shit. Blight Widow was telling me about this card earlier. This card looks freaking awesome. Would make a good video. As the writer of Skill Check, I should include this. Old World Micmac would make a good video. As the writer for Skill Check, I should include this. Do you write over there on Skill Check? Skill Check is great. Big fan. Oh, dang. That is good. God in this. Yes. It's insane. Yes, you should buy 19 copies of this Go-Go as well. What's the price over there where you are? Go-Go makes you go on to the next game. I have to hard agree there. We like Riddle Keeper. Watcher of the Wayside. When this creature enters, target player mills 2 cards, you gain 2 life. This is a cut. This is a cut. Do we like Will, Scion of Peace? Help me understand. It's just going to help mitigate. LOL, I wish. Just casually dropping lies. Oh, gotcha. Will, Scion of Peace. 1, a white and a blue. Vigilance 2/4. Spells you cast this turn that are white and or blue cost X less to cast, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. This just helps us cheat stuff out. It does help us cheat stuff out. Oh, it is spells. We're keeping it. We're keeping it. I want to test it. I want to test it. Rock's Faithbender. We like Undead Alchemist. What do we think of Undead Alchemist? We do probably need Delny, don't we? That old Delny. Always in. Always in. If an ability of a source you control with power 2 or less triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. The only issue is if we get our cat, or our commander, excuse me, not our cat. The only issue is if we get our commander above 2 power, right? But I do see stuff like Rock's Faithbender. I do see stuff like Bruvac. Yeah, Delny is good. Delny is good. I see a lot of good triggered stuff on Delny. Okay. All right. I'm in. I'm in for that. Retro with the $2 super chat says, from Retro MTG, impatience for channel memberships. Chop, chop, YouTube. Oh, God. We do need to get channel memberships going. What are we doing? Damn, we have so much to do. Paige, we need to just do stuff this weekend. We need to meet and get stuff going. We need to get channel memberships going up in here. We need to get channel memberships going up in here. Oh, Bruvac is a replacement effect, so it won't work. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's cut some top end stuff. But first, I have to put on chat champion. Thank you for the $2 retro. Appreciate you. Yeah, so that $20 patron tier, I'm thinking is going to be a tier for people who are interested in content creation. I need to actually check and see if those boxes came through yet. I'm going to do that right now, actually. Give me just a second. Supposed to get an email about that like today. Nope. Still haven't gotten anything about it. I'm gonna have to reach out to them and figure out what's going on. Need to figure out what's going on with that. By the way, you're doing great. Even if the to-do list is long, you got this. Paige says, LOL, I have a feeling those boxes from Marina are just gonna shit on... It's shit. They're just gonna shit. They're just gonna shit on my shelf. No, they probably will sit on my shelf for years. You're likely correct. All right, let's keep going. Riddle Keeper, Faith Mender, Angel of Destiny. All right. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each gain that much life. At the beginning of your end step, if you have at least 15 more life than your starting life total, each player Angel of Destiny attack this turn loses the game. Jake, not sure if you're into video games. I love video games. What is Expedition 33? I'll make a note about it. Almost like I know you or something. You better stop. You better stop it. Got Baneslayer. So is the issue with Baneslayer? Is the issue with Baneslayer that it's just like... Bob says, I'm not a fan of Angel of Destiny. Lightning Rod and makes you a target of the table hate. Yeah, because it says lose the game on it. It's like they're already losing the game, but now this one is just like, oh god. Just like too strong. Alright, that's fine. We can move it to considering. That's fine. Archangel of Thune. Flying lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Is this guy also kind of like the same thing? Are we kind of feeling the same way about Archangel of Thune? I could trade for it. Thune is for going wide. We're going tall. Epion. All right. So we just have to cut Archangel of Thune, even though it's good. It has flying and lifelink. Is that not good enough, though? All right, Bo, I will check it out. I've made a note about it. Expedition 33. I appreciate you. I'm going to be on Dune. Awakening. All right, let's keep these for now. What about Celestine? Flying lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, return target creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. This seems strong, right? Scott, I did get an Ugin in the short, and then I also have a regular copy of it. Arcanau has just been holding this Ugin for me forever. All right, we got Felidar Sovereign. Like, I want to know what we think of... What do we think of Celestine? It seems good, right? It can get stuff back. It's almost like a flying Sun Titan. I feel like that's good. Cloud Blazer. It enters, you draw 2 cards, you gain 2 life. So everybody's milling a little bit. Delny is non-boish. An Archangel of Thune. Oh, Heliod. What, Heliod, God of the Sun? No, not Heliod, God of the Sun. Which one do we want? Heliod Sun Crowned. As long as, yeah, whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature or enchantment you control. Another target creature gains lifelink. Yeah. Yeah. Is there something I'm hoping for in the graveyard? Well, it's just like any of this stuff, right? Like Ruin Crab, Abolisher, Voice of Victory, Bruvac. You know, any of this stuff, if it gets removed, it seems like being able to get it back with Celestine seems kind of good. But let's keep going. Felidar Sovereign, Y'shtola Rule, Drogskull Reaver, Flying, Double Strike, Lifelink. Yes, I see it's extremely expensive. And then we have Fleet Swallower and Windbrisk Raptor. I mean, this deck right now, hold on. Yeah, it's pretty high CMC. We have 10 permanents with mana value 5. And we also aren't running any freaking mana rocks at all. Yeah, when I'm looking at these 7 drops, Drogskull Reaver, Fleet Swallower, Windbrisk Raptor, is it worth it to just cut them all and bring the curve of the deck down? Like, I love them all. Alex Harden just subscribed. I appreciate you. I like all of them. Fleet Swallower is good because when it attacks, target player puts the top half of their library rounded up into their yard. All right, I'm cutting the Raptor. I hate to do it because I think it's good, but I'm cutting it. I know, Derek. Derek is frustrated. I can tell. Says, I love how all these turn into 150 card lists with 1,000,005+ drops, 35 lands, and no rocks. Tell me about it. He says, I'm here for it. Oh, God. We're going to keep Swallower. We're keeping it. Oh, my God. This was going to be a shorter stream, but at this point, we have to freaking finish this thing. We kept Thune. Didn't we? Yeah, we kept Thune. You said earlier you wanted each opponent to mill, not target player. I know, but this is like, say somebody's really becoming an issue, Fleet Swallower can go at them. But you know what? I did say that, Beeb. I did say that, BB. My Beeb. I did say that, Beeb. Hold on one sec. Superfast Tortoise says, LOL, you cut a card I mentioned. The mention someone else with my name won't like it. LOL, funny it hit twice. Move Swallower to considering. Yeah. All right. Goodbye, Fleet Swallower. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. We're keeping Drogskull Reaver. We're moving to sorceries. You're not a mill deck. You're a life gain deck that wins by milling. You're right. You are right. See, this is why I need chat here. Crested Sunmare isn't even doing anything. Well, it makes horses. It makes horses. Harkenhouse says Crested Sunmare isn't even doing anything. And then says Crested Sunmare isn't even doing anything, is it? Call the deck Miller Lite. All right, fine. Crested is gone. We're removing it. You think Cloud Blazer's bad? We gain 2 life, draw 2 cards, mill 2 things. Sphinx of Revelation. Flying lifelink 4 or 5. Whenever you gain life, you get that many energy. A white and a blue. Pay X energy, draw X cards. No, yeah, I don't want either of them. I guess we cut. All right, it's gone. It's gone. Summon Good King Mog the 12th. A white and 4. Create 2 1/2 white Moogle creature tokens with lifelink. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell this turn, create a token that's a copy of a non-saga token you control. Put 2 1/1 counters on each other Moogle you control. And it's a flying lifelinking 4/4. What do we think of this? I didn't cut all my creatures. There's still 23. All right, Archangel of Thune is going. Well, let's go prune enchants for now. Let's look at sorceries. Do we like Chaplain's Blessing? We gain 5 life. We're going to be milling everybody for 5 with this card. Ugh. All right, I'm moving the Mog to the sideboard. All right, everybody likes Chaplain's Blessing. Maddening Cacophony stays. Fractured Sanity stays. Secret Rendezvous. It is a Moogle. Stock up. We like stock up, yes? I feel like stock up is good. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until that player has exiled cards with total mana value. This says each opponent. I like it. Kiss of Amesha. This essentially reads gain 7 life, draw 2 cards, each opponent mills 7 cards. This seems good. Approach of the Second Sun. We like this as well. Not only is it a win con, but it's going to gain us life. They're going to mill cards. Instance. Path. Swords. Dovin's Veto. Heliod's Intervention. Target player gains twice X life. Revitalize. You gain 3 life, draw a card. Sanguine Sacrament. You gain twice X life. Words of Wisdom. You draw 2 cards, then each other player draws a card. I know it's 6 mana, but it seems good. Oh yeah, we don't have Lion Sash in here. Yeah, we'll cut Drown in Dreams as well. You gain 1 life for each creature your opponents control. Like, this seems good. Sphinx's Revelation seems good. Chroma's Will. You know what's so funny? The Reddit has gone full Final Fantasy fandom wars with my game isn't getting enough representation. LOL. Yeah. I mean, I'm over here salty that Final Fantasy IX characters all got turned into uncommons with the exception of Vivi and Beatrix. Beatrix is a rare. Vivi is arguably the best mythic in the set, so I'm fine with it. But like Zidane, Garnet, like everybody's an uncommon apparently. I'm like, okay. Yeah, might as well. Teferi's Protection. I haven't heard of this card. Until your next turn, your life total can't change and you have protection from everything. All permanents you control phase out. Oh, that's a sleeper. That seems like kind of a good card. Congregate. Is Congregate better than Riot Control? Let's see. Target player gains 2 life for each creature on the battlefield. Yeah, I think so for this deck. I think it is probably better for this deck. It goes up a mana value, but it's going to hit our stuff, and it's 2 life for each creature instead of... Yeah. Instead of 1 life. And it counts our creatures as well. Seems good. We still have to cut 16 cards, chat. Let's do enchantments. And then we're going to go back and we're going to do... artifacts. Yeah, that's a good recommendation, Blight. Blight Widow, aka Paige, aka Webby, aka Daughter, aka Bite Widow. Altar of the Brood, we like. Elixir of Immortality. Elixir of Immortality. It's okay. Brotherhood Regalia. Has Ward 2 as an assassin in its other types and can't be blocked. I don't think we need Brotherhood Regalia. I don't think getting through really matters all that much. There's so many directions you could take this commander, and we've taken them all. I know, we have like a mix of Voltron. We have a mix of just like life gain. Like, I mean, we could put Cyclonic Rift in here, but it's just one of those cards. I think we're just going to stay away from Rift. I love Cyclonic Rift. We're going to keep Greaves. We like Mazorb. Whenever an opponent loses life, that player puts that many cards from the top of their library into their yard. I think this is good. Silver Shroud costume. Yeah, I think we can cut Silver Shroud as well. I like Swiftfoot. I like Lightning Greaves. We want to protect. I know, but I kind of like how Mesmeric Orb is symmetrical. Like, it's almost like I want to run Mesorb just because it's a pet card of mine. But I do see what you're saying, Bob. I do see what you're saying. Crawl space, no more than 2 creatures can attack you each combat. This kind of plays alongside our propaganda. It plays alongside our Ghostly Prison. Darksteel Plate. So we have Darksteel Plate, Lightning Greaves, and Swiftfoot Boots to protect our commander, and then Mithril Coat. All to protect our commander. Sword of Light and Shadow. +2/+2, pro white, pro black. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you gain 3 life, and you may return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. This just seems good. Aether Flux. Do we think Aether Flux isn't really going to work for us? Are we kind of feeling like... Is Consecrated Sphinx in yet? It could be. Now that's a game changer, isn't it? There we go. We've added a game changer, chat. Yeah, I think we're cutting Aether Flux. I'm getting kind of that vibe too. We have Approach of the Second Sun as an additional win condition. Let's cut this. The Water Crystal. Each opponent mills cards equal to the number of cards in your hand. If an opponent would mill 1 or more cards, they mill that many cards +4 instead. This seems really good. All right, give me just a second, chat. I'll be right back. Sorry, chat. Had to take a phone call there. But I am back. We could have also probably gone for a token life gain creatures direction with Soul Sister stuff. Goes well with Alter of the Brood, and worst case scenario, we go wide on opponents. And yeah, I think so. Blade Widow says ban Psych Rift. Just hold up a Force of Will. I hate Psych Rift with a passion. I refuse to play it. It's also a medallion lowering blue spells by 1. And white, the white one does that too, Wind Crystal. I saw a short about Water Crystal. They said it was too slow. Can't quite remember who made that short. Might have been Charmander Hamilton. Oh god. Alexander Hamilton. Oh my god. I would rather be hit by a Rift than farewelled any day. Yes, agree. At least with Rift, it's a restart where you don't know you can roll back a bit, but instead, let's just start over. Does anyone else feel like there is too much commander protection for a 2-cost commander? I get that the deck really only works with the commander out. That's why I'm on the fence. Yeah, I mean, I agree. There is a lot of commander protection. All right, fine. I'll cut Dark Steel Plate. Fine. Let's do enchantments. I want to do enchantments. Authority of the Councils. Creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, you gain 1 life. So this card, although being good, does not work with our commander. Because it's our end step. It is just a generically good card, but it doesn't work with our end step. All right, I'm cutting Cleric class. Blind Obedience. Artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. However, it does have Extort. Yeah. I think Councils... Yeah, let's move this to considering. Rest in Peace is good in here because we need something that deals with the shit that's going to their yard. I like Sheltered by Ghosts. At the beginning of your end step, choose one. You gain 1 life or return target creature card with mana value 1 from your graveyard to the battlefield. Abiding Grace could possibly go. What Abiding Grace is getting back is stuff like Giver, Hedron Crab, Mother of Runes, Ruin Crab, Sarah Ascendant. Otherwise, it's just gaining us a life. I think Contemplation could probably go. Yeah. It's just a way to gain more static life gain. Like every little bit adds up, right? If Hope is on the battlefield. Abiding Grace isn't terrible. I'm not completely sold on it. I'm also not completely sold on like Light of Promise. Whenever you gain life, put that many 1/1 counters on this creature. I really like memory erosion. I'm not completely sold on abiding grace, so I'm going to move that to considering. I feel like stuff like memory erosion and psychic corrosion just end up adding up in a big way. Do they not? Like if we get a psychic corrosion out and then we Sphinx's Rev, that's huge, right? Charismatic Conqueror, that's a page card. God, Charismatic Conqueror is a $25 card. Whenever an artifact or creature enters the battlefield untapped under an opponent's control, I'm going to move this to the... Oh man, I mean, it's not a bad... What an amazing bear. 2/2 Vigilance with that line of text on it is just insane. It's not bad. I don't know, though. Only 19 more cuts to make room for mana rocks. Right. I like Words of Worship. I'm going to cut Cradle of Vitality. Enchanted creature has, whenever you gain life, put that many 1/1 counters on this creature. I'm just going to cut this for the same reason that we just cut the other card that does the same thing. We're getting close. We have 6 cards left to cut. All right, so we'll go Greaves, Boots, Mithril Coat. Ugh. Oh my God. Chat, we have to get the mana rocks in here. Let's take a moment to applaud all the cuts Jake has made. He's doing amazing. It's so hard. We do need to post this commander on Instagram. He's gone. I'm going to cut a giver of runes or a mother of runes. We're 3 cards away, chat. All right, I need to lay back down and think for a second. YOLO. Do you have cards that want to come back from the graveyard? Makes rest in peace worse? No. That's for them. Are we not liking Felidar Sovereign? Ugh, fine. Cut it. YOLO. We can't keep cutting creatures. I only have 20 of them left. I need to get mana rocks in here. We have 42 people watching. But kisses, each player's milling 7 and we're drawing 2. Fine, I'll move it to considering. I'm not cutting it. It's considered. Oh, I agree. It's good. Oh. 50 fucking things we're considering. I need to get mana rocks in here. What other mana rocks do I want? Soul Ring, Signet. Where's K9? Did I not just put it in? Oh, there it is. No, I don't want this. Are you playing the gain 1 life tap land? Ooh, Blighted Step. Blighted Step is good. Diamond Valley seems good, but that's expensive. Ooh, Gates of Istfell. Sacrifice it, you gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. It's good. Kibera Crossroads. Yes. We want Kibera Crossroads. We already have Radiant Fountain. Serigi Refuge. Tranquil Cove. Oh, you gain a life. It's not bad. Add white. Nomad Stadium deals 1 damage to you, and with Threshold, I can sack it to gain 4 life. I think Nomad Stadium goes in here. Seems good. Can you guys see me? I know Hedron Crab is only target player, but I love Hedron Crab. IDU White. Thank you, Beeb. I need my chair. Ugh. Okay. Oh my God, chat. We're so close. I need a haircut. You see this? I look like I'm in the process of going Super Saiyan. Not in a good way. You think get rid of Abolisher? Zach G is like, hair looks wonderful. You kind of look like Kramer. I do have kind of a Kramer vibe going on right now. We don't have... You don't think cutting one hair? I feel like a crazy person. No, Cloud Blazer is gone. Oh, God. Now we have to cut 11 fucking things. Yeah, and Fumigate should be in here. God. There are no... Am I supposed to finish this? The stream is supposed to end in 4 minutes. How am I supposed to finish this freaking thing? Yeah, I'll cut the one drop, gain 5 life. I keep having that vibe too. We're cutting it. It's on the cutting room. It's on the cutting room floor. Oh, wait a minute. I can cut lands. We just added a bunch of lands. I don't think there's enough artifacts to justify Inventor's Fair anymore. I don't see. Well, yeah, maybe there are. Three islands. Where are the planes? Takes us to 35 lands. Okay, now we need to cut 6 cards. I don't want to cut the crabs. Fine, rest in peace can go. Zach G, this deck should be a Soul Sister special in my opinion. Probably so. I think there's a lot of different ways it can go. Oh, so we don't want this one. Yeah, that's good. You would cut the crabs as well? Oh my god. Chat. You're gonna make me lay back on the floor. Three cards left. We barely have any creatures for true conviction to make sense. Let's cut it. The crabs are not bad. I'm gonna cut, fine. I'll cut Hedron crab, but I'm not cutting Ruin crab. I'm not cutting it. I'm not cutting it. All right, fine. I'll cut Leyline of Hope. All right, we'll cut Achroma's Will. No, we still have good creatures to protect. There's only 18 of them, but I still think Achroma's Will is good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat. You're... Chat. There are some rocks. You guys are making my head itch. You're at 100. You did it. You won. We're at 100. We're good. The deck is perfect. Where's the play test? Oh, fuck. We need to get some lands in this bad boy. Do we not have lands in the bad boy? All right, everybody rate the deck out of 10. With 10 being the highest, how do you think we did? Out of 10. How do we do? How do we do out of 10? With 10 being it's a perfect deck. That makes a lot of sense. And 1 being it's a pile of cards. How do we do? Out of 10. With 10 being amazing, Jake is an incredible deck builder. And 1 being needs improvement. Brad is saying a 6. Beacon is saying an 8. Final Fantasy XIII out of 10 from Gajuki. Scott says a solid 7.5. Okay. Beeb, 5.4. Arcanel, 1,000 out of 10. That's going to balance a lot of this out. It's a 100 bagger there. Not bad. All right, so from what I could tell, we did really good. 6.9 out of 10. Nice. So, Scott, you're changing from a 7.5 to a 6.9. Josh Williams is saying an 8. Okay. Well, we built it together. So it falls on you, chat. I got to the point where I couldn't even pick anymore, and it was up to chat. No Moogles out of 10. 4 chickens out of a gaggle. How many are in a gaggle of chickens? Oh, God. Zach, it's a gaggle is for geese. Some fine-tuning to your taste, but it's functional. Well, maybe it'll work. Gaggle is for geese. All right, chat. We did our best. We did what we could. I need to brush my hair. There we go. Now that makes much more sense. Fully adult Jimmy Neutron is kind of the vibe that I'm getting right now. I shouldn't have put this on the internet. We did what we could. We did everything that we could. And now it is time for me to take a walk outside. So we built the deck. If you want to look at the deck, it'll be in the description of the video if you're watching this in the future. I could put it in right now. I'll put it in right now. I'll just do it right now. Put it in right now. YouTube Studio. Content. Life. Deck is in. Boom. Safe. Touch grass. Be a carrot. Beeb. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this hair. I'm just gonna have to go get a haircut. I think in this one. We'll get that hair cut off. I'm gonna go take a walk. Yeah, I'm feeling like I look like adult Jimmy Neutron. I think it might be time to probably, you know, get a haircut. Yeah. Because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Buzzing it down seems nice. I could just scratch my head all the time. I could get a perm for Vegas. I do kind of feel like if my head were bean shaped, I would look like Jimmy Neutron. Slick it back with some pomade. Holding it down, and it comes right back up. Okay, well, today was a stream. Thank you all for helping me build the deck. It was a pleasure getting to kick it with all of you. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful long weekend. If any of you are playing any Magic, I hope you draw well. I hope you do great things. For now, I am going to go take a shawarma, which is short for taking a shower. I'm going to go take a shawarma. Anthony P says, congrats on the June sponsor. Big thank you. Big thank you. If you are ordering from Dragon Schwield, do use code MM5 so that you can save, and it also tells Dragon Shield, hey, Martishius Magic is a good thing to be attached to. So definitely do that. Not enough pomade in the world to slick it back. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, until next time, we've got some scenes to work out. We are going to get channel members sorted out and adding it to the endless list of things to do. I love you all so much. I'm going to get out of here. We're already over now. But I did enjoy building this deck. I am trying to decide if it's something that I actually want to put together or if it's something that's just going to make people salty. But either way, we're going to get out of here for now. Love you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And give somebody a high five. Give someone you don't know a high five this weekend. If you see somebody and you're like, yeah, this is a high five moment, go for it. If they look at you like, are you about to give me a high five? You just do it. Then they'll be like, oh, I had a high five today. So that's not bad. All right, I'm out of here. All right, goodbye. Bye for real. You can all see yourself out. Stream is over. Stream is completely done. We'll see you all later. Have a good weekend. Stream is done. Stream is done. No one watch me eat my oyster crackers, please. Don't watch me eat these. The stream is done. If you're sticking around, you're going to hear the crunch of these. Salty. This is making my mouth so dry. Guys, the stream is done. Are there still people here? The stream is over. Yeah, there's no one left here. Yeah, no one's even watching it anymore. Okay. No one watching anymore. The stream is done. Everybody left. What am I going to do now? Guess I could go take a little walk outside. Need to water the plants. When my dad was visiting, he smoked so many cigars. He smoked so many cigars. If he were a MTG card, he'd be Cigarda because of how many cigars he's smoked. So many. More than 10. He did so many cigars. Wait, are people still here? The stream is over. No, you hang up. You're staying for the end credit scene. Well, you're going to be upset when you see there's no end credits. Oyster crackers are not a bad snack. Everybody's done watching. Everyone's leaving. I just have my kombucha to drink. Oh, it's warm now.